Hello, trading is closed on July 16th, 2020. We'll go over our calls. Look for the pattern with the early low. Said it tended to be a rally day with a high in the final hour. We got that. We also said if there was early weakness, which there was, that there should be more weakness in the days to come, and that's what I think is going to happen. We had a few signals from MEJT during the day. They all worked. The F means it's a false move and retraces into the range. Well, we had an all-day. First of all, the early weakness is not good. Rallying all day in this pattern and closing in the red is not good. Rallying all day from early low to a late high and not being able to clear the intraday highs is not good. No, I know we cleared them right at the end, but the last few minutes, that doesn't really count as far as I'm concerned, because big money is not pouring in the market at that time. That's when the amateurs have it all to themselves. And when the big money was playing, the all-day rally couldn't break out over these highs, couldn't close the gap. To me, it's an all-day rally which accomplished nothing, and proof of this accomplishing nothing, absolute proof, would be if we gapped and promptly took out these lows. Now, that hasn't happened yet. It might not happen. I don't know. But if we do, I wouldn't expect a recovery like this. I would expect it just to keep on dropping all day Friday and into the weekend. Even if we don't have a gap like that, unless we can invalidate this pattern by gapping up and taking this out early, which is possible, but I think unlikely. Unless that happens, we should see lower prices in the pattern with the early low. The real question is whether this leg's over. I'm not really convinced it is. This isn't as impulsive as I would like. But whether it's over or not, taking it a day at a time, I'm looking for lower prices tomorrow. Just remember, gapping sharply up kills the pattern. Here's where we are in the count. We could, this could be A and B, and there could be one more move up, but I think we see lower prices tomorrow, and if I'm wrong, you should know before the open. Friday's pattern has the early low. It doesn't mean you won't gap up. Today's action was weak, as I said. Early drop. More weakness should come. Day-long rally didn't accomplish anything. You can gap and trade over the high of day promptly. Nothing's impossible. I think the odds are against it. If we drop down, that's what I'm looking for. But if we undercut the low promptly, ideally by gapping under it, which I'm not predicting one way or the other, if that were to happen, a big drop should begin from there. These are my calls for next week's patterns. Norm Winsky is with us again on Monday. If we don't gap up, take this out early, I look for lower prices tomorrow. Pattern with the early low, and they could be much lower prices. All we need to do is clear this low early. And that's today's call.